Willkommen zurück zu Genshin Impact. Wir spielen Nahidas zweite Story-Quest und wir sind beim letzten Mal versehentlich schon in die Cutscene hier gerannt und ja, wir machen genau da weiter, wo wir beim letzten Mal aufgehört haben, mit der Suche nach einer zweiten Pilzbestie, die ohnmächtig geworden ist, die eigentlich keine Pilzbestie ist, sondern ein Elementarwesen. Wenn ihr verwirrt seid, okay, schaut den ersten Part.
But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary fungi, right?
Wenn sie aufgestreckt werden, ist ein Kampf unausweichlich. Ja.
Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
Stealth.
Fighting. These are all its family. Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They are very important to us. They can be reasonable, as long as we try to communicate.
What should we do? You're the only one who can make it through, right? But you'll need Nahida's power if you want to save that fungus. I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change into a fungus?
Was?
You want to transform into a fungus? But we don't have time for growth.
Nahida is a god. Changing into a fungus should be a piece
What?
of cake for her.
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. We may not be able to avoid a fight.
Das wär's jetzt
But if
gewesen.
spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family, then I'm willing to try.
All right. You have great elemental power, so you may be able to do it. You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the limitations of time. I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have. It should make your transformation process a little easier.
Das ist ganz sehr weird.
Alright, I'm ready. Changing into a fungus should be quite an interesting experience.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about. I am extremely serious about.
As am I. I'm not joking at all. Alright! Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus, then why don't we give it a try now?
Kann ich auch ein Fungus werden?
Good luck, Lord of Dendro.
Was ist das?
Wow! You really turned into a fungus!
Kannst du noch reden? Wie fühlt es sich an?
It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from usual. The unconscious fungus is just below here. Can you all help me determine which one it is?
Können wir mal darüber reden? Nahida hat sich literally gerade in den Pilz verwandelt. Der hat gesagt, das geht doch gar nicht. Das wird so viel Zeit nehmen. Und sie hat literally, nö, puff. Fuck. Wer kümmert sich um Zeit? Ich bin Dendro King. What the fuck?
Oh, how do we do that? I'll get close to them while you make your way over from above. You should be able to identify them using elemental sight since they're elemental life forms.
Wenn ich doch...
Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind. As long as I'm able to see you, then I'll be able to hear your answer. Okay, got it.
Let me lure
Warum?
away the fungi up top and make way for you.
Hä?
All right, good luck, Nahida. Let's go, traveler.
Ich dachte gerade, ich kann sie steuern. Hä? What the fuck?
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around it.
Rechts gehen zum anderen zum Windfungus. Was?
Why is it reacting like that?
Geflügelter Dendro-Pilz.
The fungus on patrol noticed.
Die Inflation ist gescheitert. Du bist aufgeflogen. Nahida! Was ist das? Okay, so eine ähnliche Situation gab es in der Story schon mal, wo tatsächlich lustigerweise ein kleiner Junge sich als Nahida verkleidet
There's
hat.
a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looked
Okay, gehen wir zum Blitz hin.
notice me. It seems that fungus won't be moving for...
Ich kann es nicht ernst nehmen. Ich kann es nicht ernst nehmen.
This is the spot. There are several fungi here. I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up.
Okay. Nett. Schöner fließender Übergang. Ach, dahin. Ja, gut. Ja, da ist der umgekippte Pilz. Es war sehr schwer zu bemerken. Ja, es war sehr, sehr schwer zu bemerken. Der eine Pilz, der K.O. rumliegt. Nahida.
Nahida? What's wrong? I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like that.
Okay.
I even used the techniques that it taught me. Seems like its warnings were not unfounded.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed. A great price is to be paid if you wish to perform drastic changes instantly. Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan. Now, we simply wait for it to wake up.
Who are you? I apologize. Language is not easy. Need long time.
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
Es vergeht etwas Zeit.
Apocalypse ended? Go home now?
Yes, unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is. I was hoping you still remembered.
I remember. Really? That's great! Home, Dendro-Dragon.
Dendro-Drache?
Dendro-Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro-Dragon. I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've probably never expressed such emotions before. But yes, our home is the Dendro-Dragon.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
Paimon confused. Do you mean the Dendro-Dragon as in an elemental dragon? Like Dvalin? Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro-Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power. But I don't quite understand. Why would you say that your homeland is a dragon?
Because we live inside the Dendro-Dragon.
The Dendro-Dragon. Inside. Very big. Mountains. Water. Trees. Us.
There is
Okay.
an entire world inside the Dendro-Dragon's body. The Dendro-Dragon nurtured the earliest life forms and protected us inside of itself. It once told us in a
Interesting.
majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world. However, that day never came. Our homeland was the greatest place there ever was before the apocalypse arrived.
Paimon's still confused.
So wie der Dendro-Schleim junge Schleim hervorbringt.
Yes, a very good
Interesting.
example. It appears that you're
Interesting
much
comparison.
smarter than Paimon. The only difference is that the Dendro-Dragon is much, much larger than any Dendro slime.
Vielen Dank fürs Kompliment.
Wait, then if that's the case, doesn't that imply that Apep has also been contaminated by forbidden knowledge?
Apep. Ist das der Name vom Drachen?
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro? I haven't seen this expression on you before.
Apep is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should have become a part of its body a long time ago. Which
Oh.
means that if all the forbidden knowledge has been eliminated, then a big void will also form inside the dragon. I'm afraid so.
Oh.
Its body and soul have probably been in terrible shape for some time now. No wonder I haven't seen Apep for so long. But how did it get contaminated? Was it due to the destruction of King Deshret's civilization? But anyway, a pet disappeared and has been gone ever since that time. It's been enduring unimaginable pain all the while.
Also ist die Rettung des
It's probably in
Dendro-Drachen.
pain as we speak.
Die Rettung des Dendro-Drachen ist die wichtige Sache, die Nahida machen muss.
How could I have forgotten? If the Dendro-Dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form and will all be dispersed. Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest to overgrow. Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable for sustaining life.
Beruhig dich, Nahida.
Hey, what about
Beruhig
the
dich.
crystal?
Wir können es schaffen. Wir können es schaffen, noch den Drachen zu retten. Bestimmt.
Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. We don't have time to panic. Have you two ever seen anything like this before?
No. Its power feels very familiar. Like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is.
Ich finde die andere Pilzbestie, Elementarpilzbestie gut so. Nein!
I'm sorry our memories
Straight
aren't
nein.
very reliable.
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before and see if they can locate your other family members. I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now.
Und Dendro-Drachen vielleicht auch suchen?
Let's wait for their reply again, though I know waiting can feel unbearable at a time.
Oh. Oh.
Thank you. Family bringing fruit.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you save it, its family is very grateful to you.
Go home, thief. Hard decision. Don't know. They are weak. I worry. If waiting, then I hope.
Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to say. Family is very important to us. No matter when we were actually family. It has done a lot to protect this territory and can't help but worry now that it's about to leave. Can you do one last thing for it while we wait?
Of course. I can relate to how it's feeling. I need to organize my thoughts as well. Thank you. Thank you. Tend soil. Food. Don't like plant invasion.
There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that the food is grown in, and the other is to drive away the plants that are trying to invade the area.
Soil. There. First. Seed. Here. Paimon understood that. No need to translate. We'll take care of it right away.
Mhm. Okay. Erstmal alles Essen nehmen. Yep. Yep. Genau das. Das denke ich auch. Nein, Nein. Der Meinung kann ich jetzt nicht mehr folgen. Danke. Und da oben ist ein Feld. Bin ich? Ich dachte gerade, okay, ich muss das Essen aufsammeln, weil mir es Samen gibt. Musste ich das wirklich? Habe ich die Samen bekommen, einfach nur, weil ich hier die Saatschachtel ausgerüstet habe? Ich bin mir nicht sicher. Ich bin mir gerade echt nicht sicher.
I don't understand. Ready, steady, go!
Es ist nie etwas passiert. Alles ist komplett normal.
Let the show be. We planted all the seeds. It's time to handle the invading plant life.
So. Zeit für Plants vs. Zombies. Nur, dass unsere Pflanzen nicht angreifen.
It wasn't kidding when it said plants were invading!
Okay, Plants vs. Plants. Runde 1. Pflanzen haben gewonnen.
That should be all of them. That wasn't too tough.
Geht's dir besser, Nahida?
I've calmed down now. But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until we receive some new leads. Can you tell us about the Dendro-Dragon? We don't know anything about it. Who is it? And what does it have to do with King Deshret? Well, the history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Teyvat. Sumeru was a Pep's territory. In those days, the lush rainforest covered the entire nation. Oh, so there was no desert back then? Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky, turning a huge section of the rainforest into sand. In an attempt to adapt to its new environment, a Pep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow of the sand. No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapt. A Pep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru, and has refused to recognize the new order that was, however, powerless against the power in the sky, and then the forbidden knowledge many millennia later. It's been unable to stir up any trouble.
Und ich dachte, Drachen und Arkonten verstünden sich gut.
Conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can be found. As far as I know, a Pep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest in it. I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right
Ich fasse
now.
nicht mehr an, ich skippe nicht nochmal.
The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key that links the two matters together.
Interesting. Kehr ins Habitat zurück und sprich mit den Elementarwesen. Okay. Mal schauen. Ich weiß ja, wie gesagt, dass wir mit dem... Dass der Elementardrache wird ein neuer Weekly-Boss sein, der 3 Phasen haben wird. Und bin sehr gespannt. Hallo. Okay, ich verstehe. Tut mir leid, dass ich dich angesprochen habe. Muss ja nicht so gemeint sein.
Lord of Dendro, family happy. You really like them, don't you? Family like. Do you not like your family? That's not what Paimon meant. It's just that you guys aren't actually the same species. Does that matter? Family likes me. I like family.
Aw.
Paimon doesn't quite understand.
What it's trying to say is that as long as family members get along well, then nothing else matters. You place importance on appearances, but we do not. We find the experiences, knowledge, and connections we've made to be more important. These are all things that are more reliable than mere external appearances. These are the fruits of time, and the essence of what it means to grow.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change, so what's inside of us is more important.
Nahida hat eine WhatsApp bekommen. Was machst du, wenn ich mich verändere? Was, wenn Paimon sich verändert? Was machst du, wenn ich mich
It
verändere?
wouldn't matter. Paimon would still be able to recognize you right away.
Oh.
Understood. Thank you. Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your other family members for now. It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works, then a Pep may be in danger. Sorry. It's okay. It isn't your fault. I don't think it's a coincidence that neither of you can remember anything about the crystal. Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close connection to forbidden knowledge, which causes memories of it to be unclear. And if that's the case, finding the other fungi still wouldn't help us at all.
The crystal and the apocalypse. The apocalypse and memories. Lord of Dendro, do you still remember the prophecy?
I do. What about it?
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. A family member once said that the apocalypse is a part of us, and that there is value in preserving it. The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time, so it left.
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't been eliminated? That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers every inch of the land. Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru. A murky place that no one can return from.
Die große Kluft.
That must be the chasm, right? But what is it doing there?
Okay.
It's impossible to preserve forbidden knowledge, but what if it can be converted to a different form? I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. However, I do think it's possible.
Also, basically, Forbidden Knowledge ist ja Wissen, das nicht existieren sollte. Und basically, die Person hat das Wissen so umgeschrieben. So, also ich würde es jetzt gerade so ähnlich mir vorstellen, wie wenn man aus Irminsul Erinnerungen löscht und so, können jetzt zum Beispiel ein abstraktes Buch kann noch weiter existieren. Dadurch, dass man jetzt halt das Forbidden Knowledge als ein abstraktes Buch quasi gespeichert hat, wurde es von Irminsul nicht gelöscht.
Follow me. I'll explain it once we find that elemental life form.
Gut. Im Dunkeln lauernde... Dunkeln lauern... Was? Was? Moment. Moment. Ich bin verwirrt. Kann ich die Mission machen? Kann man das nur, weil ich nicht in Chasm war? Ich sollte es erreichen können, oder? Im Dunkeln lauernde Gefahren. Ist das die... Ich könnte mir vorstellen, dass das die mit Ito
So that elemental life form came all the way
ist.
here on its own and spent a long time by itself?
Frage, haben wir nachgefragt, ob wir in den Chasm können? Oder kommt jetzt gleich Yelan an und sagt uns,
Wouldn't it already have become the withering
was zum
like
Teufel
the
macht ihr
others?
hier?
There is a chance that it could avoid that end, using the power of something here. I'm referring to what was used to fight against the Abyss. It once repaired the rifts of Tevat long ago. It has the ability to purify and stabilize powers that shouldn't exist in Tevat. Forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different form.
Also dieser Schlamm.
It's just like soap bubbles that rise to the water surface.
Huh.
Another strange metaphor, but Paimon
Interesting.
gets this one.
What the Lord of Dendro means is that the apocalypse was altered by the power of the giant spike and hidden within the oozing filth.
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from here. Let's go and take a look.
Very interesting. Okay. Ich wechsle nochmal mein Team. So. Ist es nicht angenehm, fliegen zu können? Ist das nicht schön? Ich glaube, ich müsste mir dich nehmen. So. Es wird auch ein bisschen heller. Ist doch gut.
It's over there. Looks like we'll have to clear
Bei
up the
Doggos.
oozing filth in this area. You two should be able to take care of it, right? Yep, we know what to do. We'll just use the lumen stone on the oozing concretion.
Aber cool, dass hier Kevin nochmal einbezogen wird. Das ist super cool. Hallo, Dendro-Pilz.
Managed to rescue it.
It should be the life form from the prophecy.
Glad to meet you.
That light.
Laufender Geopilz.
Wait. Something dark is coming out. Something's not right. What's going on? Didn't Nahida say it was pure?
Maybe it's because such a long amount of time has passed. Although the power of the oozing filth is more stable than that of the apocalypse, it is still a form of dangerous power. It might have lost its mind after being soaked in it for such a long time.
Oh no. But we still have tons of questions we need to ask. I should be able to purge it with my elemental power.
Warte, diesmal nicht. Das hat wirklich mit dem verbotenen Wissen zu tun. Ja.
But this is our only chance.
Ich sag dir, es geht nicht. Nahida, hör auf. Nein.
Traveler.
Ja, Traveler weiß halt. Ist halt so, Nahida hat jetzt ja, verbotenes Wissen ist gereinigt. Dadurch hat sie ein paar Erinnerungen verloren. Der Traveler, wir wissen, wenn verbotenes Wissen kommt, dann muss quasi ein neuer Dendro-Archon kommen und Nahida. Tschüss. Nee.
It's okay. I trust your judgment.
Nee,
I
bitte nicht,
was a
Nahida.
little hasty
Ich
myself.
brauch dich in meinem Team.
Let's see if we can think of another
Und-
way. Oh, yeah! You said that the elemental power in the crystal was identical to theirs. You want to use its power, but
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. I too would advise caution. It's risky to use its power without fully understanding its intended use.
don't understand. This no good, that no good. Save lives, important.
Yes, I understand, but this is our only chance to return home.
It's okay, there's no need to argue. I'll think of something to do about the elemental power that will be used. How about this? Traveler, you could try using it.
Warum?
I understand that you have an amazing resistance to forbidden
Ah.
knowledge. Don't
Stimmt,
overdo
macht
it,
Sinn.
Traveler. Paimon will be worried.
Cutscene. Ja, wir haben ja auch bei Dvalin quasi sowas, Tränen von ihm gereinigt und sowas. Dann verbotenes Wissen und alles. Ja, macht Sinn. Hello.
Lord of Dendro, and you others. How long have I been waiting here?
Yay! Looks like it worked!
The Lord of Dendro, here in person. Does that mean the apocalypse has come to an end? Wait, did you get smaller again?
I'm sorry. That portion of my memory is highly unreliable at the moment. I can't seem to remember who you are.
That sounds about right. After all, the purpose of my existence is precisely for those unreliable memories you speak of. You once said that the apocalypse will be completely eradicated, and that relevant memories will become unstable. Even you couldn't promise that you'd remember our agreement after those events take place. However, you are definitely someone who stays true to your word. My sacrifice is nothing compared to your resolve.
You and I made the agreement?
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why I was able to survive here.
Aww, look at the bata.
To be honest, I'm nearing my end. I had thought I'd be stronger than this.
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to change the power of the apocalypse into a different form. Only the giant spike that fell from the sky was capable of doing something like that. Is the moment I lost my chance of being rescued by the Lord of Dendro. But enough about me. Lord of Dendro, let's get to the important matter at hand. As you can see, I won't last much longer.
Ich bemerke gerade, dass an den Füßen von diesen Pilzmonster so etwas grün mit dran ist. Und es ist seltsam und ich muss jetzt darauf achten und ich hasse es. Warum? Warum ist da Moos? Warum? Ich hasse es.
I understand, and I'm sorry, but can you please tell me what this is?
This is a fire seed. It's an essential item for saving the Dendro-Dragon. Thankfully, it appears to be in good condition. The Lord of Dendro and our people created this item together. It mimics how the Dendro-Dragon's heart of Oasis operates. The Dendro-Dragon has been tormented by the apocalypse for far too long. It too is nearing the end of its power. However, if you are able to reactivate its heart of Oasis using the fire seed, then the Dendro-Dragon will begin to recover.
Also im Prinzip, wir geben ihm Herztransplantat.
And as a result, our homeland will return to the way it once was.
Oh, so the heart of Oasis is a pep source of power. No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now. That's what it's used for.
What? You used the fire seed to save me?
Why?
That's... never mind. It's not your fault. You didn't know.
Was jetzt?
The fire seed contains a high concentration of elemental power inside of it. It's very powerful, yet fragile at the... It is not stable in its current form. To prevent any accidents, please don't use it again.
Since I am its creator, I will take responsibility for it. I assure you there's no need to worry.
All right. Aside from being able to heal the Dendro-Dragon, the fire seed can also resonate with the heart of Oasis. In other words, you'll be able to find the Dendro-Dragon by following the guidance of the fire seed. But you should hurry. There is little time to waste.
What about you?
Forget about me. You should hurry home now.
Everyone is returning home, including you.
As I told you, I've already lost my chance to be saved by the Lord of Dendro.
Das sagst
Lord
du,
of Dendro,
aber...
I thank you for coming to find me, and for being willing to save the Dendro-Dragon. Our past has been saved, and our future has been ensured. It's enough for me, just knowing that they will return home.
Hey, wait! It turned into oozing filth.
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more? I can still feel its elemental power. Please, of all of us, it deserves the chance to return home the most.
This is a small ball of light that it left behind.
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge and emotions. It has all returned to its original elemental form and is becoming one with the other family members. Do not be sad, my friends. Its wish has come true, and it's very happy right now.
Because its external form doesn't matter, right?
Yes, because our external form does not matter, and our home has been saved.
Let's go!
Okay.
Home.
Interesting. Wir sollen den Stein auf jeden Fall nicht nochmal verwenden, sonst... wo soll ich hin? Okay, ist mir einfach. Sonst könnte er zerbrechen. wichtig, dass wir ihn nicht nochmal verwenden. Das hört sich sehr danach halt an, dass wir an so einen Punkt kommen von wegen, ja, Freimann, deine allerbeste Reisegefährtin, danke. Auf den Dendro-Drachen benutzen oder auf irgendwen anders benutzen.
It's
Und,
not much further. Follow me. We're close now.
Interessant. Mal schauen, ob wir den Dendro-Drachen tatsächlich wirklich oh mein Gott. Nicht runterfallen. Dendro-Drachen tatsächlich gerettet bekommen oder ob er tatsächlich letztendlich nicht mehr gerettet werden kann, weil wir den
Too slow.
Kristall für irgendjemand anders nutzen müssen.
I can feel its power lingering and shifting around us. Sometimes it feels distant, but other times it's...
Erstmal bitte wieder was anderes ausrüsten. Whatever. Komm, nehme ich den mit. Kann ich vielleicht ein paar Schätze auf dem Weg noch kriegen.
It has
doch
already
gut.
noticed our presence.
Könnte noch helfen.
We won't be able to see anything if we keep
Warum
going
spiele
that
ich weiter?
way.
Ich wollte... Egal. Wir beenden den Part nach der Cutscene. Egal, wo wir sind.
Hey, look! Something's over there!
Holy
We found it. A pep, the Dendro-Dragon.
Holy. Hallo, mein Freund. Das wirkt gar nicht bedrohlich. Okay. Alter, das ist ein absolut geiler Screenshot. Das wird absolut das Thumbnail dieser Episode sein. Oh mein Gott. Okay. Dann würde ich mal sagen, das war's mit diesem Video. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet Spaß und ja, beim nächsten Mal, vielleicht kommen wir schon zum Kampf gegen ihn. Und ich bin sehr gespannt, wie es endet. Bis dann. Ciao.